Hi there, my people. Good morning and welcome to yet another slot on Learning BAFUT Online. I am your online teacher, Abe Akongwu Celestine. We will be looking at months of the year in BAFUT, like I told you. What is the significance of the names given to these months in BAFUT? Could there be any significance? Could there be any great meaning behind the names? That's what we'll be looking at today. So just like English and other modern civilizations, BAFUT is using the Gregorian calendar made up of 12 months, though we're having 8 days in BAFUT. So we're looking at the names. So we begin with the month of January, but January in BAFUT is known as Sang Nebo. Sang Nebo is a period of preparation of the farms when you clear and prepare the huge heaps that are are covered with ground and then burnt. You would locally call it the Ankara system, which is the burning and preparing for planting of pumpkins. It's a special crop that is grown in the tropics here, and it's mostly found in the western highlands of Cameroon. And that month is known as Sang Nebo. Then we have the second month, which is this month of February, is called Sang Ababa. Sang Ababa. Ababa is a period of very intense heat. Intense heat of you have the sun is at its apex, in this area, and even you put on your shoes and you feel that the shoes are actually burning, beneath your feet. That period you have it's covered with huge dust and drought. It's a period of drought, so they call it Sang Ababa. Ababa means intense heat, intense heat. So that is the month of February. Then we have March, which is Sang Chumbang, the coming of the rains. And Chumbang means the coming of the rains. The planting season, most of those activities, the tilling and the planting goes on during Sang Chumbang. Then you have April, which is Sang Buinfo. Sang Buinfo, Buinfo is the tall hill grass that is cut in preparation for the thatching of the Achum shrine, which is found in the BAFUT Palace. You also find it in other second-class palaces in BAFUT. You find the Achum there. During this period of Bui for the grass cutters move up the hills and they bundle this grass and then carry them to the palaces where the Achum roof is thatched with this grass. So we have Sang Buinfo. Then we have Sang Mekwina, which is the month of May. Mekwina is hunger, is famine, where we have little or no food supply, and that is the month of May. Then we have June, Sang Mandele. Sang Mandele is another cultural festival which is celebrated. This comes with the harvest of the first fruits. When we have legumes, we have Irish potatoes, we have the first beans that is harvested. And I think Mandele Festival is organized to celebrate the first harvest. Maybe there's another reason behind that. Maybe we'll see that later on. Then we have July, which is Sang Mbu Unsangalo. Just like the name implies, is the period where we clear to prepare the tilling of the dry season corn. It is transliterated from BAFUT, Sang Mbu Sangalo. When we have August, which is Sang Konju, the harvest, the season for the harvest of granules. During that time, it's a beautiful period for for reunion. You have visits, people are back on holidays, and that's it. Then we have September, which is Sang Ayo Onumfeng. Sang Ayo Onumfeng. Ayo Onumfeng is transliterated to be, you'll find it's always a beautiful scene to behold, the women up the slopes of the hills in and around BAFUT. You push the grass, tall hills grass with the help of their buttocks, and they do the clearing of the hill slopes with the help of the hoes. So that is the Sang Ayo Onumfeng. Then we have November, which is Sangalo. That is the period when the dry season has actually come, has pronounced itself, and has taken possession of the environment. And we have it Sang Alo. Alo is also can be transliterated to be the dry season. Dry season. In this context, Alo, some in another context, alo means a year. But in this context, we are talking of the dry season. Then the last month is December, which is Sang Abin. Sang Abin is the BAFUT annual traditional dance festival, which comes up every month of December. And also other festivals too. We find them around BAFUT because BAFUT is a kind of a composite clan. Well, we may be looking at that some other time to really look at the structure of the BAFUT kingdom, because many of us do not yet know how it is arranged. So that is what we had. To recapitulate, we have Sang Nebo January, Sang Ababu February, Sang Chumbang March, Sang Buinfo, which is April, Sang Mukwino, which is May, Sang Mandele, which is June, Sang Mbu'u, and Sang Alo, which is July. We have Sang Konju, which is August. We have Sang Aye Onofeng, which is September. We have Sang Chabe, which is October. We have Sang Alo, which is November. And we have Sang Abin, which is December. Thank you for watching. Any questions? Let's find out in the comment section.